Chapter 19. The Men Who Invented Civilization, According to the Gods. 1. Prometheus and Cadmus, the seeds of mind and alphabet, Hellenic genius. In the classical world of Bullfinch, the transition from beast to citizen required a spark of divine theft and the gift of structure. Prometheus, the defiant titan, is the ultimate civilizing hero. By stealing fire from Olympus and hiding it in a hollow fennel stalk, he gave humanity more than warmth. He illegally granted them the fire of the mind, the birth of technology and art. For this he endured an eternity of torment, proving that civilization is often bought with the suffering of its visionaries. Following this elemental gift, Cadmus, the Phoenician prince, brought the letters of the alphabet to the Greeks. According to legend, after slaying a sacred dragon and sowing its teeth into the earth to grow the first warriors of Thebes, he established the written word. To the Greeks, law and civilization were inseparable from literacy and the mastery of fire. They were the tools that allowed man to step out of the shadow of the gods and begin to record his own history. 2. Manu and the Code of Dharma, Vedic social architecture. In the Mahabharata, civilization is not an invention, but a divine blueprint restored after the Great Flood. Manu, the first man and the primordial lawgiver, was saved by the fish avatar of Vishnu to become the architect of a new social order. He provided the Manusmriti, the foundational code that defined the duties, dharma, of every individual within the cosmic hierarchy. Manu's laws were intended to mirror the harmony of the stars. He established the fourfold order of society, the rituals of the household, and the path of the soul. In the Indian tradition, the civilizing hero is a seer, rishi, who perceives the eternal laws of the universe and translates them into human conduct. Civilization is the act of living in alignment with these truths, ensuring that the little world of the village and the city reflects the great world of the divine. 3. Thoth and Imhotep, the masters of stone and script, Egyptian order. As explored by Wallace Budge, Egyptian civilization was viewed as a gift from the gods, specifically Thoth, who provided the Medu Neter, divine words. However, the human manifestation of this genius was Imhotep, the architect of the first pyramid. Imhotep was the rare mortal who transcended his humanity to be worshipped as a god of medicine and wisdom. Civilization in Egypt was synonymous with the mastery of stone and the measurement of time. The law was not merely a set of rules but the active maintenance of ma'at, balance. The civilizing hero was the one who could bridge the gap between the chaotic floods of the Nile and the geometric perfection of the pyramids. Through the calendar, the plow, and the papyrus, these heroes turned the desert valley into a permanent monument to divine order, where every brick laid was a ritual act. For the culture bringers of the north, runes and the plow. In the prose Edda, the civilizing impulse is often a mixture of divine wisdom and rugged survival. While Odin provided the runes, the sacred script of reality, to the elite and the magical, it was the god Freyr who presided over the plow and the peace. Freyr represents the civilizing force of agriculture. His reign brought the peace of Frodi, an era so safe that a gold ring could lie on a highway for years and never be stolen. The Norse hero lawgivers were those who established the thing, the democratic assembly where disputes were settled by law rather than the sword. Civilization in the north was a fragile shield against the encroaching frost. It was defined by the communal laws of the hall, the sanctity of the guest, and the shared labor of the harvest. The lawgiver was the one who could hold back the wolf age of chaos through the strength of a shared oath. 5. Oghuz Khan and the Tor, the unification of the steppe, Turkic law. In the epic Foundations of Turk Mythology by Bahattin Ojal, Oghuz Khan is the supreme prototype of the ruler lawgiver. His civilizing act was the establishment of the Tor, the unwritten but unyielding code of the steppe. After his vast conquests, he did not rule by whim, but by a divinely sanctioned social structure. He divided the tribes into the Bozok, the Grey Arrows, and the Yukok, the Three Arrows, creating a military and administrative hierarchy that would endure for millennia. Oghuz Khan's civilization was mobile and martial, yet profoundly legalistic. He introduced the Kurultai, the assembly, where leaders met to decide the fate of the nation under the eternal blue sky. To the Turkic people, civilization was order. The hero was the one who could turn a collection of wandering families into a state, proving that the strength of the wolf is useless without the wisdom of the law.